What do you think went wrong with the extra points early on those initial tries?
The first one was kicked low. First penalty was the kicker moved. Third one, I think, the snap was bobbled and dropped.
And what went into your decision to switch to Owen for the kicks later in the game?
You know, Seth is, you know, he's had some low kicks. They were getting solid push. They have a lot of length in their defensive line and getting their hands up. So I decided to make the switch.
Just for you guys as a team, how do you feel like you played today?
Sporadically. I think they were the more physical team today. But at the same time, I thought we answered that sometimes. And we got stops. We didn't move the ball. We had a lot of explosive plays. I think again we showed sometimes offensively our ability to be balanced, and what I mean by is first of all we can move the ball in a lot of different ways, but the consistency wasn't there. We had trouble slowing them down. You know, the things that but we battled back and took the lead. So, you know, again, they're playing with confidence now. You can see them. They're going to try to create some things right off the bat to gain some momentum. They did. So screaming a lot of things, try to get a little bit there. But I mean, I just felt part of that where we were on our heels, you know, a good portion of the day from there.
Late in the game, there was a 15-yard personal foul penalty.
Yeah.
What was the explanation that was given to you on that?
So Devin hit him after the whistle blew. I don't know. It's amazing sometimes what's really what's decided to be called and what's not in this league. So I haven't seen it enough to comment on that. So
what did you see on the fumble that Bean had on the play? You looked like you were asking for an explanation there too.
Oh, we thought the guy was offside.
Sure.
Well, yeah, I guess it's what you're asking, if the guy was offsides, right? Because everybody's nodding their head in the room almost, right? It's baffling sometimes.
Did you get an answer from any of them?
Well, when you talk to the official and it happens on the far side, then you know then it's well, it's not mine, it's his, it's that, it's talk to the official, you know, it's not his call. He goes, well, I didn't see it. Well, the white hat doesn't make an offsides call, so whatever. You know, I can't change it, and I just got to look at it. And if I'm wrong, then we're all wrong, right? But there must have been a reason why you asked the question.
What do you think of Jason's performance holistically?
You know, late. I think he struggled a little bit there late in the fourth, obviously, but before that, I thought he played outstanding. You know, I thought he made some really nice throws and some things, and created some things with his feet. But yeah, but there's some plays I know. You know, we all had it back. I can't tell you on the tips where was there a window or somewhere else or what. But all in that though, I thought
What was your message to the team after the game?
I'm still proud of them. Got a lot of ball to play. We played better, especially I thought in the third quarter than we did the first half. But we have to own some things, like I tell you, I say to them every week, and ultimately I told them that it's my fault that we went for it on 4th and 5. That was my decision, okay? And so if we look at it that way, and if that's one there is, then it's my responsibility as head coach, and it's on me.
In that moment, what are the things you're weighing when you decide to go for it on 4th down?
You know, again, being aggressive, analytics, small part, but flow of game, our ability to slow them down, our ability we were in decent rhythm there, even before the penalty. A lot of things that I thought, I thought we would convert, and we weren't in field goal range and all the other things. So that's kind of where it went. Because probably a few other ways to look at it, if we're going to get the ball back or not. But I thought that was a chance for us to really make a statement and do it.
What was the decision? Punt or go for it?
Yeah, we weren't in field goal.
Okay.
Quite. They're a little bit far out. That penalty took us out of that decision. So, But yeah.
Yeah.
How did you feel the defense played overall?
I mean, give up 30, what is it? Whatever points it is, 500 some yards, I don't know, we gotta be better in some areas. You know, sometimes though, we you know, again, we play decent sometimes, and then there's other things that we gotta be better at. You know, I don't know if I can sit here and say any one of our, last week for you guys that are here every week, as I talked about how well we played in all three phases. I don't know if I can say that today, and that's give credit to Oklahoma State, okay? And just like I said at the beginning of the week, this team has found some confidence, has found a rhythm and what they can do well and how to make it work, and you know, credit to them. I'm not gonna say that everything was something else. You gotta give credit to the opponent too.
Lance, the first interception that Bean threw started a little string of turnovers there. Did his demeanor change at all after that first pick, or what did you see from him?
You know, I wasn't around him a ton to say that because, you know, the more you get, you know, I thought he was playing so well. I don't think Andy changed a whole lot. But yeah, I'm sure everybody kind of gets down and, you know, you throw one there, you know, another opportunity for us to put points on the board, and who knows what happens there, but yeah.
You guys have to buy up next. What's the next week look like for you?
We'll practice 3 days. Coaches will be out recruiting at least 3 days, sporadically, different, or 4 days, excuse me. You know, it's been what, I don't know, 11 weeks or so almost since we really started going through camp straight through plus, and you know, we need to get healthier. We need to get fresher, and not healthier just based on an injury or two. We haven't got a lot of guys that play a lot of reps, so find that way. We got to get better in some areas, get back to some fundamentals, you know, and obviously the road's not going to get any easier with playing Oklahoma. So start on that prep. We'll give them, we'll practice Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then they'll have a weight room day on Friday, off Saturday. We'll practice Sunday night, and you ready?
Coach Quentin Skinner
Yeah.
got his first 2 touchdowns of the season. How would you describe his overall game and his overall development?
Q's done a great job in his development. He's become a threat in so many ways, from where he was when we first got here, at least when we got here as a staff, and you know, he's been battling, you know, a thing here and there, nothing that's severe, but to see him do it back in his home state is pretty cool. You know, he's got excellent speed. He's made a lot of contested catches in his time. So again, it was, you know, there's some bright spots. That'd be good.
After a tough one like today, there's the idea that maybe you'd like to just get back at it next Saturday, not have to wait the extra week. Any feeling regarding that, or is it need to be fresh?
That's a legit question, sir. I haven't given that any. It's too fresh in mind. Yeah, part of you want to turn the page as quick as you can, like you say, but I've always said this to our team, and this is go back to year one, we're 2-10. Is I'm not gonna, you know, our approach needs to be consistent. Our expectations need to be consistent, and what we do. So that's got to be the theme for next week, no matter what that is, and understanding and get ourselves in the right mindset, physically, mentally, to go take on an excellent football team next week, or 2 weeks.
Coach Jalen was on the sideline, had the
Yes.
headset. Jalen was on the sideline, had the headset on.
Yep.
What's his role? Does he talk to you or Jason on what he sees?
No,
or-
he doesn't have a, you know, there's rules on how many people get microphones and all that stuff and all that. But yeah, he's listening, taking part of stuff. He's active on the sideline. He's talking with Coach Zabrowski and different things, you know, things that he sees. He's mentally, you know, going through the calls in his mind as he sees them, all that stuff. But yeah, it was good to have him there.
Lance, last week, Jalen wasn't on the sideline. This week he was. Does that give you any hope that in 2 weeks he
Well, I
can
got
play
great
with
hope.
Oklahoma?
I got great hope. You know, like I said, you know, we've said that from the first time, okay? It's kind of like last year's deal, okay? He wasn't out for the season, okay? And there's no one's told me that he's out for the season this year, okay? It still stays that, and you can see him moving a lot better than he has been, and you know, and so hope, yeah, I have no reason not to, okay? And, so, yeah, we'll see what, next week brings, and then as we head into that Oklahoma week where he's at.
Right.
Good, thanks, everyone.
Thanks.